Or other connected devices with NCAA March Madness Live. Watch now at ncaa.com/March Madness or download the app today. So 10:40 to play here in the first half. Top seed Wisconsin, 4th seed North Carolina. For our new audience, the 33-3 Badgers are welcoming back Trayvon Jackson, who's missed the last 19 games with a foot injury. He comes back in. Right now, Frank Kaminsky is defending Kennedy Meeks. We weren't sure if Meeks was going to play. He gets a basket right there.
Inside 10 on the shot clock. Barry could not finish, but gets a little help from Kennedy. Oh, Meeks came over the top. Great guarded by Durham on the perimeter. Now Page has an opening. Doesn't go. The rebound by Hicks doesn't go, but Meeks is there to clean it up. Meeks dribbled off his foot. Beard to the ground. Throws it up in the air. And it's poked away by Tokido. Johnson saves it to Tokido. Now Beard's on Bryce Johnson. Well, quick double, great pass. Wow, what a feed. The rest of the team hasn't hit. Chambers trying to change that. He can't. And a big rebound by Tokito. Pushes it up ahead to Meeks. And Meeks lays it in. Now that Saunders, tough shot. Trying to use the glass, and Meeks clears. First miss for Wesley Saunders. Nice dish, and the finish by Meeks. But how about the start to this second half? Saunders now with 18 points. His career high is 33. Counted in the foul for Kennedy Meeks. Tokido the lob. And the finish, no. Jackson couldn't get it to go. Meeks the offensive board, and his putback is...
Again trying to drive Bryce Johnson. Johnson leaps back to try to keep him from getting to the rim. Just a step back jump shot. And Connaughton is a very skilled offensive player. And North Carolina going right to their speed. He looked as mobile as he's ever looked.
Astoria misses the three. Johnson skies for the rebound for the Heels. Tokido launch inside. Meeks scores again, and right now Notre Dame.
Just a bit. And then you've got a wide open shot.
Johnson with a turnaround. Tapped by Meeks. Rebounds and 900 assists in their careers. Jackson, not this time on the three, but Meeks over the top for the putback.
Hold the ball, or they do play at a slower pace, but it's a fun pace to watch, I think. And the one thing that's really good about them is they're going to work until they get the shot that they want.
Big to big pass, Johnson to Meeks. 7.
Team is represented, and Harrell's putting on a nice show for them.
Well, he's really expanded his game. He's really added his touch around the basket, developed a little jump hook, as you saw there, to help him in the next level.
Kennedy Meeks his first.
He's tough, he competes. If you have that, and you add it with some physical skills, you'll be a successful NBA player.
Nice passing. And Christian Laettner been disliked for so long. ESPN films I Hate Christian Laettner, Sunday at 9 on ESPN, presented by Volkswagen TDI. Right after bracketology. Under 5 minutes to go. North Carolina. The ball in a three-point lead. Kennedy Meeks powers to the goal. Early January. The fadeaway. Short. Bryce Johnson, no. Kennedy Meeks, yes.
Absolutely ice cold.
Neil Jefferson on Marcus Page right now.
Tokido, no. Tokido gets it back. Rejected by Jefferson. Jackson, no. Now it's up and in. I believe.
You lean into guys the way Meeks did on that last one.
Justin Jackson can't hit the three. There's Meeks on the offensive glass.
Just outright push a guy. You know, use your forearm a little bit. You give a little shiver down low.
I'm glad we're on the same team, Len.
I mean, that's old school play, man. That's the way I used to do it.
What a beautiful look on the feed from Page to Meeks.
So potentially tough, particularly in the postseason. You know, they got everybody capable of putting the ball.
Getting steals and loose shots.
Offensive rebound by Davon Reed, and Sheldon McClellan misses on a long two.
You see how Miami is building a wall, 5 men back, because they want to cut out those easy open runouts and quick posts from Kennedy Meeks.
Here is Meeks using that big frame, 6'9".
Going blocks. 6 points for Sherman, the freshman out of Duncanville, Texas.
Now the big challenge for Miami is without Jakiri, can they rebound? Remember, North Carolina got 3 shots last time down.
Meeks.
Can be, and he's certainly shown that tonight. Marcus Page has been banged up most of this season. He's a running one-hander and a great follow. $1 million just entered on ACC.com/million. How about that basket? Extending the defense. Here's Barber. And the Tar Heels come away with it again. Page with a great drop pass. Meeks. Keep Anya away from the dunks and layups. He has a hard time scoring. Meeks inside. Page, left hand. Put back. Meeks.
Three-point trip. Isaiah Hicks now on the floor for North Carolina wearing 22 to replace Bryce Johnson. Remember, we told you Johnson under the weather. Joel Berry not able to play because of a stomach illness. And Johnson going to go as long and as hard as I'm sure he will.
Well, it's up to the medical staff, too, because you know how fast that can go through a team, too. So that's going to be the critical.
Page. 3-ball again. Meeks. The rebound and step back. Inside for Meeks. Page off the skip. Johnson trying to keep it alive and did. And here is Meeks.
Bench.
Tondre Jackson's 3 and the rebound to Justin Jackson. Look away. Kennedy makes the great catch and score. So his first field goal. Carolina lead is 12. Lambert's got to hang on here with Meeks. Oh, Kennedy makes the fall away.
Oh, much larger than this. If anything, eat into it.
Blocked by Meeks. Page, another look ahead, and Big Kennedy makes the hoop. Coach Williams even got in on a little bit of it as the timeout concludes. Carolina on a huge run here the last 4 minutes.
When they, Wes, when they happen, they are very, very difficult to stop. And you gotten into the mode now. I think if you're Georgia Tech, you just try to play this game in 4 minutes.
Download for free at the Apple and Google Play stores.
You know, to me, that's the one statistic about Mike Krzyzewski with those 1,000 wins. There's only one other coach in the conference that's coached in 1,000 games total, and that's Jim Boeheim.
Right now, his team already down by 9.
Duke is just getting into the paint whenever they want. North Carolina not protecting its defensive paint.
Page can't get the shot off.
So far, Duke has denied Marcus Page any open look.
Meeks with a baseline jumper. Boy, you figure they need a big night tonight. Forward with a steal, trying to take it all the way. Maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Now numbers for Carolina. And it'll be Meeks with a chance for 3.
Boy, what a turnaround.
Jones, who's a 40% three-point shooter, knocks it down, and the lead has grown to 11. Johnson, nice dump down. Meeks takes a bump and finishes again.
Boy, what a nice pass by Bryce
Johnson with a rebound for North Carolina.
Johnson a little slow getting that outlet pass. He could have gotten it right away, and North Carolina could have run more effectively.
7 rebounds for Johnson. Meeks into the chest of Okafor, gets the roll. It's a 5-point game.
Over the last 10 games, just under 10 a game.
He's been as good a player as Carolina's had in this game. Basket here would be huge for Carolina, and they'll get it courtesy of Meeks, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, J.P. Tukino has been all over the offensive glass.
Jackson rejected by Jefferson. Tip is good for Meeks.
Boy, what a play by Kennedy along with it.
13 Duke turnovers.
Carolina's defense has been very good in this second half.
Lob inside, Meeks. And count it. It's a goaltending call on Okafor. Carolina's got to go inside. Instead, Tokido misses a 16-footer. They tap it back out, a play they love. Meeks banging with Okafor. Yes. Wow.
That is tremendous strength.
The summer, but it felt like it's made him a lot quicker. Michael Young averages 3.6 offensive rebounds a game, Tim. They've really got to put a body on him.
That's pretty obvious. The Tar Heels have been out-toughed early on here. Meeks, nice strong move. 16-9 Pitt.
Only made me wait 8 minutes for that one.
Meeks in traffic, counted in a foul.
Great assist to turnover ratio, and that's really a statistic all of their guards enjoy.
Jackson feeds Page, looks inside to Meeks. That was a beautiful pass. Missed a wide open Randall on a cut, and there the perimeter jumper doesn't fall for Jones. Here's Meeks at the elbow.
4 of 8 now from behind the arc. We talked about it. That is not a big part of their offense.
Meeks. Boy, the game is just... Lots of space to take your shots today against North Carolina's defense. Britt, good ball fake. And
see if they can get Meeks inside. Why not? Right on cue, Kennedy Meeks stays with it and gets it done. Padding the stat. It's amazing how many teams in college basketball have problems dealing with zones, the inability to find those cracks that you have to find. Meeks on the other end. That's goaltending against Hamlin and
Parentis has had a strange year. He averages about 5 points per game. He's only been in double figures, Jay, in one game, but that was 26 against Miami in their double overtime win. Nice ball moving back into the corner. A young man who was right around 30% from three-point range before this year, and among the best of the nation this year. Now at 50%. Kennedy Meeks. They do give it to Britt. The tip by Johnson. Another tip that drops. And they'll count it from. Until looking at their players and the way they get stronger while they're at UVA, they do a lot of work in the weight room. And Tony Bennett is very quick to credit Mike Curtis, their strength and conditioning coach, for a lot of the team's success. Boy, Meeks looked like he walked.
Duke, North Carolina, that could create a little bit of a dilemma as well.
Slight. 4:15 left. Carolina in command, a 10-point lead. Tokuto lost the dribble. Justin Jackson, the shot clock at 18.
Good size advantage right there.
Peeks into Harrell with the follow away. What a nice touch.
When you throw a brick after brick.
Well, no question. I think so much of their success has been driven by Rozier and Jones, and they're not going to win many games, Dick, as you said, without those two.
They're taking some bad shots. You and I just were talking about that during the break, about how Jones and Rozier have taken some bad shots. They haven't. They finally took the lead. Free throw line hurting North Carolina. Coming up empty. Rozier and Jones never stop playing hard. Whether they're making shots, not making shots, they always play hard.
Meeks pulling in, a strong move for
Christmas and Roberson. Carolina, an outstanding, elite offensive rebounding team. On the defensive boards, they've struggled this year.
And they're the best offensive rebounding team in the ACC. They rebound 43% of their own misses, but they're 13th in the league in defensive rebound. That's an interesting situation statistically that Roy Williams is
Part of 133 of those, and just an unbelievable time in my life. We're proud of him, and we're so happy. We're excited to see the next 1,000.
Well, if he's around for 1,000 more, we're really going to have the story. I don't think he'll be around for many more, however. He's still in great health. And at the top of his game, down to the floor, scooped up by Bryce Johnson, and now Marcus Page. Meeks trying to establish position in the lane. He has position and scores. He managed to get away from Christmas in the middle. 4 minutes played, second half, shaping up as another good one on Big Monday in the ACC. Meeks leans into Christmas, draws the foul, and has a chance for three.
Passing by Tyler Roberson. Great finish by Raheem Christmas. It's nice to have big guys who can pass. That is a great luxury to have.
Very nearly another Carolina turnover, and Meeks just powers to the goal and scores. Christmas retreated. Simmons gets it back and missed. Meeks fouled, count the basket. I think they were going to score for a goal 10 anyway.
By Rattan Mays, he hesitated a little bit. I think a lot of that is because he's so thin right now. He only dressed 11 guys today.
That is correct. Practice time has been limited because so many guys have experienced injuries. He's got no backup point guard.
Just lost Theo Pinson inside for
Florida State. They are hanging tough on the road. You could easily come in here at 2 and 4, hang your heads, not compete on the defensive end. They were teetering, I thought, in that first half, but they have been so competitive.
Toe-to-toe, a determined drive, a pass, and they'll connect in close. Get it. He's only made 27%. So that opportunity by the boards. Nice pass by Toe-to-toe underneath for Meeks.
Thinking about maybe a quick trap, everybody cheat up a pass, because the clock is really hurting you at this point.
Approaching 1 minute to go.
I think you gotta start making plays here, start being aggressive defensively. Bench saying no, just play it out.
Page around the back. Shot clock is at 5. Quick dish. Meeks the scoop. Oh, nice reverse.
Steps back for 3. That's a brick. And Bryce Johnson's got the rebound. Page kicks it ahead to Justin Jackson. They play catch. And now it's Meeks sealing underneath. Great ball movement, but Jackson takes it right back. Gives it up to Hicks. Too strong. Kennedy Meeks on the offensive glass. And the putback is good.
Late in that first half.
Leonard can't hit the 3 to start the second half. And Tokido has the rebound. And Tokido and Marcus Page, both with 2 fouls. Both were left on the floor at the end of the first half. And there's Kennedy Meeks laying one in.
Wake Forest again with more dribble penetration in the kick. They've been really good in that phase of the game. I think Meeks has got to get a touch. It's been a while since the big man's had it down in the post.
Fades away, and he's got it. Soft touch from Kennedy.
15-foot jump shot as well.
That shot barely draws iron from Wilbekin.
Yeah, that's a bad shot for Wake Forest. Got to make that defense work, move it from side to side and soften it up, especially against that zone.
Meeks spins, and he's in double figures.
Carolina and allowing points in transition. That is a recipe for disaster for the Demon Deacons.
An ugly shot from Greg McClinton, and there's Kennedy Meeks. At some point, they have to start getting stops. And there's Kennedy Meeks rolling to the goal, as easy as could be.
Offensive end, but he's been a monster on the glass. He's got 11 in this game.
Marcus Page with a crossover. Scoops one underneath, but Kennedy Meeks is
Johnson using that 6'9" length to steal it away.
You can take and rebound with this team. You just got to do it as a group. You have to do it as a team.
Meeks, great position.
That's true.
10 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and a block for Jackson in the first half.
Wow, that's a day's work for most. Really like Kennedy Meeks. I'm so proud of what he's done with his body. Worked really hard to lose that weight. Looks good. Look at that. That's nice.
English off the glass.
He's got a nice offensive game.
He does.
There you go. That's what you want.
Well, we got a right to Kennedy.
Pace and give some help on the defensive end. UNC compromised in their backcourt tonight.
Joel Berry with a groin pull in practice after the win over Louisville. So he's out 2 to 3 weeks. And with Page having his practice time cut so significantly, as Meeks is able to open the scoring, Marcus Page not 100%. Jump hook in and out for Kyle Washington.
He missed it, but I like the play. They have to continue to explore inside North Carolina State. Nice run by Meeks.
Meeks left alone at the rim.
Rolling is wide open.
Rainbow 3 hit the backboard first for Trevor Lacey. Lacey is off. He has yet to score. 0 for 4 from the field. Bullying his way inside, though, is Kennedy Meeks.
Wide open. I think he's one of the best in the country at working off screens. Nice find.
Kennedy Meeks off the feed from Justin.
I think you got to leave him right now for the confidence and the psyche of their team. He's an older guy, redshirt senior. He should be able to keep himself out of foul trouble. It's a little easier for a wing.
Duck in by Kennedy Meeks.
I love how the bigs from North Carolina State run the floor. A nice job by their guards keeping their eyes up to find them.
Page finds Meeks. Score the basket plus the foul. This game's in a danger area right now for North Carolina State.
No question about it.
Kennedy Meeks goes backdoor. A great
game last year against Louisville, put 32 on the board. They're looking for a magical performance out of Marcus Page. He has not played up to preseason first-team All-American status.
And Roy Williams looking for a little bit more consistency from his inside players. Kennedy Meeks, Bryce Johnson. Louisville will start in the 2-3 matchup zone, as they almost always do. Meeks will step out, hit a 15-footer.
He had a breakout game last year also with the block shot. I thought you scored that, baby. Usually front like that. You call that goaltending.
How about the year Rozier's having? He's averaging better than 20 points per game over his last 8 games. Just a sophomore.
Rick Pitino said he idolizes Dwayne Wade.
Kennedy Meeks
did a great job with the rebound and then set up his team here Blackshear for the open shot. They're so tenacious, Louisville. So difficult to get away from them.
Meeks with a here guarded by Britt. And Britt comes up with a steal.
Nice steal. They're going to get a layup right here.
The big fella Meeks will lay it in.
8-4 Notre Dame. They lost twice last year to North Carolina in the regular season. Both years without Clement. Nice offense by Carolina. Nice pass inside by the freshman Jackson. And it wound up being Page. Jackson missed the three. Meeks, the offensive rebound. Mike Bray
on the move, and that one's going to be blocked out of the sky. Deflected right to Page. Comes in averaging 14 a game. Carolina's top scorer. Up top here for Jackson. And now Tokoto could really be a highlight reel. Now a nice feed for Meeks and 2.
Well, you've got an outstanding.
I don't ever remember hearing him cuss anyway. They're watching many hours of his practices.
Well, how about this? You know, we're at the shoot-around today, and Roy Williams, who has very humble beginnings, as you know, and one of the nicest guys in college basketball, sees one of our camera guys lifting what looked like an extraordinarily heavy case.
It was.
And how about the Hall of Fame coach? Oh, nice little finish by Meeks. What does he do?
So North Carolina is sailing right now against the Clemson Tigers. North Carolina with losses to Butler, Iowa, and Kentucky, but wins over Florida and Ohio State. 2 quality opponents. Berry. Meeks goes in strong and makes it. He'll go to the line. Back over the top for Hicks. A nifty feed. He can't convert. Another rebound for Meeks, and he powers it in.
6 minutes to go.
Well, they got off to a very difficult start in one of their first 7. Since then, they've come back to make some key shots, and threes from Dixon and Thornton have really helped the try.
If they can take care of the ball, get shots, they've done a good job of limiting second shots down this end of the floor. That's how they're going to get back into it.
Johnson, here's Pinson. Nice pass. Meeks the layup.
That's the thing they can't offset. They don't.
Terry Tarpey's first 2.
Can see a little bit more confidence from the Tribe offensively. Nice cut that time, spreading things out. The thing that North Carolina has to guard against is not falling asleep in this game. Nice high-low action.
Here's Tarpey to the trailing Pruitt, a standing 3. And rebounded by Johnson. Carolina by 21, make it 23 as Kennedy Meeks has started to warm up. 3 back.
Week, they're coming off an 83-67 loss against UT Chattanooga. Up top, it's Jackson. Cotto inside.
to Meeks. Meeks with the turnaround baseline jumper.
About 3 air balls already. UAB just needs to settle down.
Bryce Johnson's jumper is off the mark. Meeks with the stick back.
You lose, they can live with that. It's when you don't get to your game and lose. Those are the tough ones to swallow.
Easy for you to say when you're not facing all those McDonald's All-Americans out there, though. Pass tipped away. 21 seconds on the shot clock. Page has been relatively conspicuous by his silence so far for North Carolina. The inside guys having a lot of success.
You can't just live on the perimeter against the 2-3 zone.
Britt missed the 3 ball, an offensive rebound and stick back underneath good. That's just another push-off in the league, right?
Well, that's called Tuesday, Jonesy. That's called Tuesday.
That shoot-around.
You're not pushing off. You're not trying.
North Carolina with 80% field goal percentage in the second half. And as Watts lets one fly and misses. Hey, and last year, remember, Haas and UAB beat North Carolina at home.
I don't think.
Loving from the corner. Nope. Rebound Meeks. Carolina will pick up the pace. Late rip. Here's Page. Passes on the shot as Russell came over defensively. Meeks muscles his way in, got the basket.
And that's a really nice play by Jody Meeks. Time will be really important.
Jumper Pinson. Thompson is there defensively. The rebound off the glass. And Kennedy Meeks has 2 more.
Of Carolina's bigs.
Johnson from the corner. And a point blank miss by Kennedy Meeks. But he hustles and gets the follow.
The big fella was not.
Marcus Page with the deep rebound.
It's always interesting to see how a little brother reacts against the big brother early in a game like this. And so far,
What are you feeling so far in this building as it pertains to energy?
well, right now, there's certainly a lot of Carolina blue that traveled to Greensboro. So it's really kind of a neutral floor type of game. And right now, North Carolina.
Direct ties to Jared Haas of UAB. Played for him at Kansas. That's up next for North Carolina. They already played Jeff Lebo in East Carolina. Meeks now running the floor.
Tail Lock and Tavon Sadler have to be the 1-2 punch for UNC Greensboro. Wow.
Still no defense for UNC selection. Page, nice dump down to Meeks. Meeks follows it up.
I wanted to talk to him today. The lessons they learned, the hard work ethic they learned from Roy.
Wes Miller told us that he thinks about Roy Williams every day. Every day have played at Indiana, at Baylor, at Florida. They're going to Gonzaga, to Michigan State, Auburn, Kansas State. Their football team is on NCAA probation, so they can't play money games to help fund the athletic department. And might be with a 2020 game. The only Duke freshman ever, obviously, with a 2020 game. Dish and jam. And Carolina's done.
Rebound. 7 minutes to go in this first half. Jackson, that shot deflected short. Tar Heel still with it. Tokito changed his mind. Jackson gets it down low. This is Meeks. Back in his way. Crowd looking for an all for the Wildcats. Good. Top the step. Couldn't put it home, but it is put down. Meeks on the tip. Third quarter. That's Page with it. A rainbow. And the tip by Meeks.
The thing he brings is the shooting ability. He knows how to be successful against this North Carolina team. He was a member of the 2012 Florida State team that beat North Carolina in the ACC championship, but a different group.
Page gliding into front court. Inside, great pass to Meeks. That was a terrific feed from Heels the last couple of trips down. Tejada feeling it.
And that's probably not the shot that Coach Lebo wanted right there, but that's a great pass by Marcus Page. Kennedy.
Thanks in large part to that man, Bryce Johnson, who was a terror on the offensive glass. Tar Heels up 19 with the basketball first here in half number 2 in Chapel Hill. Meeks had it blocked, got it back. True. Johnson wheels and deals. Meeks sneaks it in with the left. Off a curl, nice dish down low. That's a beautiful
potential. Spin by Topico and tip back. I'll tell you what, I had to look at this. Well, we both did. Had to look at this Iowa team. Nice recovery by Woodbury defensively, and Meeks just stays with it. Bissell,
look at that harassing the ball.
Jump shot from the baseline, no good. Rebounded by Meeks.
I see a little Uncle Mo swinging a little bit to Chapel Hill.
Meeks now with 7 rebounds. Lob goes inside. Great hands to hang on to that ball. Into the post. Johnson turns around. Battle underneath, and Meeks drops it.
He says I should get the rock. One of my players get me the rock. My teammates, I can score.
Since Carolina took the lead,
nice
a 7-0 run.
Move, operating on the baseline. He's been real quiet, Johnson.
Yeah, he gets back to the other end real quickly, too.
He's been real quiet. He's kind of got a good point. So give it to him right now. Nice trail there.
Out of there by Bryce Johnson.
Good no call by the official. I thought Finney Smith initiated that contact. Good no call.
Jackson inside, Meeks.
Boy, that was a difficult shot. Up in the air, off balance, banged it home right before the expiration of the shot clock.
Nate Britt in the lineup with the ball for Carolina. Britt getting his first start of the season last night. Inside, Meeks powers it in.
And I know Florida's struggling offensively, but North Carolina just swarming defensively with terrific effort, using their length, their quickness. They're really dug in.
Yeah, North Carolina really picking up where they finished off last night against UCLA, where they had the dominant victory over the Bruins.
Penson. Nice dump inside. Meeks finishes it off. Kennedy Meeks.
Well, out of control that time. Tried to go to the jump stop and just threw it up. Ill-advised shot.
Tokoto guarded by Devin Robinson back in. Gives it back door, and it's wide.
A little more careful with that basketball. 11 turnovers so far. It's allowed Florida to stay within contact. This is the closest Florida's been in a long time.
Page guarded by Hill. Inside basket. Meeks sets a screen outside, gets it back in from Tokoto and puts it through. Beautiful ball.
Be outstanding.
Down low. Inside, not there. Follow-up is. The coach, and just like his dad, he can fill it up. Shot not there, but Meeks is there for the foul. Alford, deep three.
I don't like that shot. I don't either, Sass. I don't like that shot either.
Little hero ball there. Play through your teammates.
Barry gets the screen. Jackson on the wing. Meeks straight away, 17, good.
Know who George Gervin is, much less choose their jersey number.
Yeah, most of the Spurs fans would be Ginobili fans, you figure at their age.
Justin Jackson completes me.
Meeks out front.
Tokoto, tough shot. Putback is good.
Half court, hedging a ball screen. Had to get all the way back down to the baseline. Butler has really moved him and Isaiah Hicks around.
Jackson the lob and Meeks the finish. That was
Had an enormous contest against Campbell. Didn't miss a shot. Went 7 for 7. Scored 14 points on Tuesday. And really, he was attacking off that baseline. Incredible elevation.
Barham does a great job of moving without the ball. And he can finish at the rim. He's one of the more athletic players they have.
Well, you just can't give Kennedy Meeks that kind of deep position. They have Kalinowski and Mickelson, their big three-point shooters. Kalinowski misses one there, and Justin Jackson the rebound. And again, looking ahead for Meeks. How did that pass get through?
What a great look up the court. But if they did a better job, that lead may be a little bit bigger.
Belford too short on that three. Heels ball up 8. Under 3 minutes to go first half. Meeks again, very deep position. It's just unstoppable. Meeks is catching that ball right by the rim. First shot of the second half missed by Davidson. They trail by 12. And North Carolina, this is Meeks from range. And we've seen Meeks right under the rim.
There they go. They just keep pounding it down to Meeks. He's a man down there, Patrick. That's a big boy. When he here with about 10 minutes left.
Meanwhile, I like the move by Bob McKillop. He stole a couple of extra minutes with Ekwu in there with 3 fouls. He's on the bench. Meeks still able to jam that one in offside. 8.5 to go. And here's Page driving in high off the glass. Just came out. The tip will go in. And was that Meeks? It was. The floor defensively. In it goes to Meeks. Got it back. A pump fake and the finish.
Wow. Pressure here. They can knock down a shot. Maybe you'll see a little full court pressure.
Great anticipation. Watch out here. Meeks to the rim. Draws the foul after the dunk.
What? By Meeks. Quickly ahead to Jackson, the true freshman with the left hand. Is short. And the battle for the loose ball as Kennedy Meeks there to clean it up. Nice dish. Johnson couldn't hang on to it. It's saved by Jackson. Nice. High-low action. Kennedy Meeks once again.
Continue to either drive it or get it inside to their bigs. Their bigs have been dominant on the interior, as you see right there.
Meeks already a piece read shows so far for Robert Morris. The up and under too strong.
One more dribble would have gotten him right to the front of the rim.
Nate Britt right in front of the freshman Jackson.
Nice.
When the high-low working to perfection so far for UNC.
Give much-needed leadership from the point guard position.
Robert Morris hanging around toe-to-toe, the up and under. And inside to Meeks. Who else?
Kudo does. You can throw it anywhere by the backboard, and he'll go get it.
Jones the miss. Quickly ahead to Jackson. 1-on-2. The no-look. How many times has it happened tonight? Kennedy Meeks.
Steps, but no whistle. Tar Heels up 7-0. 17:08 to go. Meeks with a steal, middle of the floor, and the big fella takes it home. So the Tar Heels struggling to score against this central zone. Somebody forgot Ferguson. He misses a wide-open 3. And Bryce Johnson out-muscles an Eagle for the rebound. Here comes Carolina trying to push the pace. Meeks down low. Works his way around. Jawara goes underneath the rim. 2011 European Championships. Averaged team high almost 17 points. Missed the second free throw. Carolina the other way. Jackson in the front court. The freshman with the lob to Meeks comes down with it, muscles it up and in, and he's heading home to his three-pointer. Good from the left corner. Central not going away. 45-32. Carolina by 13 and with the basketball. Meeks, 17-footer straight away is good.